I am getting cooked on the comment section of my latest YouTube video. Now, while some of you made actually good points, some of you, on the other hand, were taking me completely out of context. And while I know I made like a million cuts that day because my words just were not wording, I definitely did not say that I liked Genshin's combat system of putting up a shield and just not having to do anything in the game. And I definitely did not say that the game should be easy. All I was saying is that the game so far, and especially the content creators, have been making it seem like that this game is only for the hardcore player. And whether you like it or not, a lot of people in every game are casuals. And a lot of people in gacha games play on their phone. And all I was trying to say is that I don't know how Kuro Games is going to deal with that in a game that's supposed to be hardcore, but also needs to appeal to the casual player base as well, which is what I mentioned in Blizzard's quote of making a game that's easy to pick up but hard to master. Now, this whole thing even got to Twitter, where Hex and I got called out on a post by someone with 140,000 posts. Just let that set in for a second. Anyways, they were taking us out of context, and the second we tried to defend ourselves, we were both blocked and not allowed to give our own opinion. Now, isn't that funny how you're allowed to criticize us and misconstrue what we said, but we're not allowed to defend ourselves? Very convenient for you, isn't it? Now, I will give you, was my thumbnail a little clickbait? Yes, and I'm not sorry about it. That's just how it goes. You clicked on the video, it obviously worked. Don't hate the player, hate the game. For Wuthering Waves, I'm not going to play the game that so many do with the Genshin community, and that you're not allowed to constructively criticize their game. The Genshin community has attacked anyone with constructive criticism for the game and has left everyone deemed as toxic if they had any ideas different from their own. Because of this, in the past 3.5 years that Genshin has been around, the game has barely changed at all. Characters like Amber that have been out since the very start of the game have yet to be buffed, and she is still one of, if not the worst character in the game. And things such as Spiral Abyss have not changed in the entire time the game has been out. Yet while games like Honkai Star Rail, made by the exact same company, does receive changes, quality of life updates, and most importantly, more and more endgame content. Honkai Star Rail has gotten a new endgame content about every 3 to 4 patches, and that's because the community is willing to speak out against things that they don't like and things that they want to see changed. While they still love the game, they are willing to give criticism, and because of this, Hoyo is pushed to do better and better for the game, rather than letting it sit there and rot as Genshin has for the last 3.5 years. Constructive criticism is an important part of life that helps others improve, and no person or game is above that. And if you can't take constructive criticism, that's a you problem, not mine. Now, you may be wondering why so many new and small content creators are popping up and posting so much about Wuthering Waves, yet at the same time also criticizing that. And for me to fully answer that question, first we have to go into why some people are not posting about Wuthering Waves. Now, while I can't speak for others, and this is just my opinion, as I am just a mere mortal and not the only motherfucker that should be getting praised in this community, I do have an idea for why this may be, and it has to do with a certain contract that you may have heard about coming out just a few weeks ago. If you're interested in more details on this contract, this could be a whole video on its own, and I recommend go checking out Gotcha Smack or Tectone, who have thoroughly covered the whole topic. Now, you may be wondering what this has to do with other content creators posting so much about Wuthering Waves, yet at the same time, quote-unquote, doom posting. And it's because Wuthering Waves is our chance. It is our hope for us to make a name for ourselves. Many of your favorite Genshin content creators today started off as small nobodies 3.5 years ago and caught their lucky break with Genshin Impact. And with Wuthering Waves coming out, now is our chance to do it. And with some of the large content creators not covering the game, now more than ever is a chance for us smaller content creators to finally make a name for ourselves in the gacha and content creation community and make the career that we've always hoped to have. And while I'll never let one game determine whether I succeed or fail as a content creator, I'm sure as shit not gonna miss an opportunity this big, which is why so many of us are being critical of the game. From a gamer standpoint, this is everything I've wanted. It's a Genshin Impact that finally added in endgame content, made the traveling better, has Pokemon with shinies in it, and so much more. The gamer side of me cannot wait for this. And then from the content creation side of me, this is my opportunity. This is my chance. Why would I want the game to fail? All I'm doing is being critical because I want to see the game improve and be the best version of itself it could be. Because the longer this game lasts, the more content I have, and the more the chance I have to grow as a content creator. So me doom posting, as you say it, would be counterproductive. I'm not doom posting. I'm being critical. Get it right. I want nothing more than for this game to succeed. I've been excited for it for months, and I've been hyping it up in my chat, and it's the only thing I could talk about for weeks. Which, by the way, if you want to be a part of my chat, you could go find me at twitch.tv/MaddieChu. I stream 4 to 5 nights a week at 10 p.m. EST, and I'll be covering Wuthering Waves basically every single day when it comes out. And I'll be making videos on it here at YouTube, so make sure to subscribe and leave a comment. Feel free to let me know what you think of the game or what you think of my video. I'm open to constructive criticism. As I said, that's a very important part of growth, and I, as a small content creator, am trying to grow. However, do not take what I say out of context and try and make it as fact. That is not constructive criticism, and I will not accept that, and I'll make another video about you instead. Anyways, after that shameless plug, let's get back to the topic. Another complaint that our tweeting friend had is that we are already covering the game, and why are we doing that when it's just beta, and no other game has ever had treatment like this before. Firstly, that's not true, and almost every game gets coverage like this before release because that's the best time to grow. I would know that firsthand because for Honkai Star Rail, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't do this. And while I have slowly grown since playing Honkai Star Rail, I could have grown exponentially more if I had posted before the game had released, just like everyone else had done. And if you don't believe me, look at someone like Shinya, who in just 2 weeks has grown a channel from nothing to 20,000 subscribers. Secondly, believe it or not, we're actually hyped and excited for the game, and we just want to make content about it. I go on stream about like 4 or 5 times a week, and honestly, half the time while I'm playing Honkai Star Rail, all I'm talking about is Wuthering Waves. I'm so excited for it, and I'm sure so many other people are. So I don't understand this whole why are people covering it now, because it's because we want to. It's fun. I'm excited for it. The game looks amazing. Why are you complaining? If anything, this is good for the game. It gives it growth, it gives it coverage, more people hear about it. Having content creators talk about your game is always a good thing. Honestly though, I'm excited to see people getting passionate about the game. However, they're just doing it in the wrong ways. We should be happy that people are criticizing the game. It's not being mean, it's being constructive. We want to see the game do better, and that's it. No one wants the game to fail. We're all rooting for it. I know I'm rooting for it. We don't want to see it fail. Allow constructive criticism. We don't want a Genshin 2.0. We don't want a game where all you do is pick a mints all day. I want a game where the endgame content hasn't changed in 3.5 years. I want a game where Amber's left in a terrible state and you can't un-C6 your Bennett. I want a game that improves, gets better, lasts a long time, and I can have fun with my chat, with my community, with YouTube with. And for that to happen, we have to give feedback. As Crow Games has shown, they're willing to listen to our feedback and change it. We should take advantage of that, not silence those that are trying to. Anyways, YouTube, it's been fun. I was going to make a video like this anyways, and seeing the Twitter post, honestly, it just made me laugh. It was my first little Twitter drama, I guess if you want to call it that. I was like, hey, we made it, boys, when I saw that. I was like, you know, why not just make the video about this right now anyways, and spread a message that I think is very important, because I don't want to see this game end up like Genshin Impact. I used to love that game. I used to play it every day, and I quit, and it's just, every time I try to go back, it's so frustrating. I don't want to see the game end up like that. I want to see it succeed and last a very long time. Change, grow, be fun. Anyways, see YouTube. Appreciate if you made it this far. Like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my Twitch. Join the Discord. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!